It's a great day for Taste of Your Neighborhood. We're outdoors at Southcote 53 Tap and Grill in Ancaster. Let's go inside and warm up. Ooh, that's a chilly one out there. Quite the rink you've got.
Hey Jody, how you doing?
Good to see you, Graeme.
It's nice and cold out there. Why don't you try one of those hot chocolates?
Great, thanks for having me. This is fantastic. You have a skating rink at a restaurant. What was the idea behind that?
You know what? We had lots of space. It was getting a little chillier, and we thought, you know what? Let's do something unique. Let's put a hockey rink out, get some kids out, get some adults out, do something a little different.
Obviously, you can't use that year-round. What do you do in there in the summer?
Actually, it all comes out, and then we have this really great lot. This year we were doing some bands. We were talking to a friend of mine. We're thinking about bringing the Temptations in, doing a jazz and blues in the park type thing with a little charcuterie and wine. So we got a lot of things planned for this summer, and looking forward to it.
You know, I'm a musician.
Okay.
No,
and what do you play?
I'm not. I was
You just
hoping
throw it
I
out
could do
there?
some karaoke or something. I would learn for you.
You know what? We do have live entertainment every Friday and Saturday night here on premise.
Well, you've got a lot of space in this building. Now, remind me, this used to be like a drive-in theater.
Yeah, originally back in the 40s, it was a drive-in, and then it became like a fish and chip. Then I believe it was the country platter for some years, and then Phyllo's took it over, and then they decided to get out of it, and we were fortunate enough to get this great space.
Well, and you're fortunate because you've got a lot of great facilities that are part of your restaurant group.
Yeah, we now have 5. We are growing this year again. We're looking at taking some more spaces over, but you know what? We're happy to be in the Hamilton, Ancaster, Stony Creek area. It's just part of the community.
You've got quite the impressive bar here.
Yeah, thanks. We have the 3 towers. We have one actually called an ice tower. It's actually chilled and frozen.
I thought it was just from being cold outside.
No, it's not just from being cold. It is actually frozen. We have a separate compressor for that. And then obviously the TVs and the nice gantry. So
you have enough space here that you could do rentals. Do you do weddings or any other events?
You know, it's funny you should say that. We have 3 booked this summer already. We've done many a wedding. We have that great banquet room just behind me. The room actually, the doors will close in, so they got pocket doors, so you can be your own separate entity.
Right.
We get a lot of Christmas parties. Ironically enough, we even do an occasional wake.
So, wake?
Yeah, you know.
Well, I thought I saw a small cemetery when I pulled up.
Just across the street, for sure.
Every restaurant has a personality, and certainly you've got a great personality. How does that affect the food?
Well, you know, the personality of the food is unique to each location. So whether you're here or down at the Powerhouse or down at the Augusta House, each chef has his own creation. For us here, we do some Korean short ribs, we'll see later. We do some nachos. Our nachos are a little different. They do with some wonton chips. We also bring the seasons into play. Right now we have some little heavier food on our main courses. And in the summertime, you'll see some fun stuff like charcuteries with Quebec cheeses, foie gras, all those things. So we try and look at each area, what's unique in that area, what the people want to see, and we work towards that goal.
Well, Graeme, I think I'm warmed up. This is a beautiful fire. Are you ready to eat?
Yeah, I think I'll get something for you. Let me get something.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. Jody, here's a couple of the items. We have our nachos, the wonton nachos,
look at
jerk chicken.
Those, that's amazing.
Brie and phyllo, and I believe you remember this character over here.
I recognize you.
How are you?
Excellent,
Calamari,
Steve.
Korean short ribs.
Thank you. Well, you'll need something to drink.
Yeah, you know what? I think Stephen was able to get me maybe a black velvet. That's, believe it or not, that's a poor man's black velvet. Originally, back in the day, black velvet was made with champagne. They mostly had it at New Year's. Black velvet was with Guinness and champagne. So that's what would be a normal one. So with the cider, that would be our rendition of what we do now here for Steve's.
Well, if Steve's not too far, I'd love to try one too. Oh, you were thinking ahead, weren't you?
All the time.
Well, I can't wait to dig into this.
So, jerk chicken nachos with the wontons. We make our own pineapple salsa, which is unique to this location. The jerk chicken, which is really spicy, with the pineapple, which is really sweet, gives you a really nice combination going down.
Is that pineapple salsa on there too?
No, actually, it's a mango chutney, which we also make in-house with Brie and phyllo. baked with the crostinis. We have the calamari with the 3 dipping sauces, the aioli and the sweet Thai, and then the garlic aioli to boot, and then it's lightly panko crusted and deep fried, only a few seconds. So our last dish we have today is the Korean short ribs. We actually came up with this by mistake, believe it or not. We were fiddling around with something and we cut some beef up and we kind of did it wrong, and then we thought, we'll see if we can salvage that. So we marinated it for a couple hours, and then we bring it to you, and it's actually got a really great flavor.
Wow, the smell is incredible. It looks amazing. I can't wait to taste it. Let's eat.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, what should I start with? Now, you didn't select this specifically for me because it's jerk chicken.
Well, yeah, here you are, what you eat.